welcome in to the latest edition of the Visit Columbia and Friends podcast. Jack Plan alongside my cohort, co-host, co-pilot, and
you can't think of enough adjectives or nouns.
One of my coolest friends,
yeah.
Roxie.
Thanks, I like
Roxie
that one.
Snow. How are you, Roxie?
I'll own that.
You'll
title.
own that for
yeah,
sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're glad to be back. It is October. It is fall, y'all.
Yeah. That's what we say around here.
Who had the over-under of like 10 seconds before that was said in this episode? Fall,
you.
y'all. Just me. Just me. We are adding a little video to this episode in the future as we are trying to garner more attention to what we're doing.
We're stepping it up.
Stepping it up,
That's
sure.
right. Big time.
Because I'm short. We're stepping it up. All right. We have with us, as you can see, if you are watching, of course, the lovely Miss Jacey Bomar with Visit
Hello,
Columbia.
friends.
Hello. How are you?
Doing
Welcome
well,
back. Lexie is still hanging around. We haven't pushed her away yet. How are you, Lexie?
Doing pretty good.
Yeah.
How are you?
Doing really well. Don't be shy, Lexie.
She said, "How are you?"
I know, but she's like so soft-spoken. So soft-spoken. I'm doing very well.
You don't
Thank
be shy.
you. I know.
You don't
Trust
be shy.
me. We don't have to worry about that. All right. Well, happy October, ladies.
Yes.
Yeah.
We love October.
I bet you do. I do too. Fall.
No, you
What
got
a-
it wrong.
What's that?
Happy spooky season.
Spooky season. Oh, you're one of those.
We have a Halloweener with us.
You're one of those. Yeah. My wife, she started watching those scary movies like 2 months ago.
As
wow.
she should.
2 months ago. So you're one of those. Okay. Well, that's okay. It's good to know. That's good to know. I know we had a lot of things. Of course, coming out of Fall Fest, we'll maybe hit on a little bit of that. That was just this past weekend. We've got, as always, it is the first of the month, so we have First Fridays. If you're listening here on Southern Roots Radio on a Friday, then you know that's tonight. If you're listening to the podcast, then we'll let you know what's happening the rest of the month and some cool things. And we do have a musical guest today, the Zmed Brothers.
Yay.
From right here in MuleTown. The Zmed
Welcome.
Brothers are in the building and here at the Visit Columbia Welcome Center. And special thanks to Miss Julie, who has allowed us to hijack her office today.
Yes, we have.
So we are grateful for that. So a lot of fun, a lot of things to get into. So I guess let's just get right to it. Fall Fest happening basically right outside our doors here this past weekend. Give us a report, Jacey. How was it?
It was so much fun.
Yeah.
It truly was such a wonderful time. We had so many people come and visit downtown. You know, when you like grow up and you're like, oh, I would love to have like a fun fall event or something like in your hometown. And it was truly just one of those like hometown, like feel good, just events, and to see like the community out and just interacting with, you know, all of the local vendors and just all of the musical talent and just everything that was going on. It was such a great event, and we have not heard one bad thing about it. So it was a lot of fun.
Was this a Hallmark Channel moment?
I did not say that you did, but I'm a Hallmark fan.
That's
so
what you were
I
inferring.
Ah.
I was picking up what you were putting down.
I watch Hallmark year round, so
Yes.
I'm one of those. so.
Okay. All right. Lexie, did you have a good time?
I did have a good time. I think one of my favorite parts had to have been the food.
Okay.
Huge
What- in
foodie.
particular, yes.
Well, I mean, all the food trucks that were there were great. Although I couldn't eat at all of them, I did
No.
sample a few of them. But
Research and
also-
development, we call it
yes,
here.
of course, very important. But also, some of the vendors that were there were food vendors, and
Okay.
one in particular that my husband and I both just have fallen in love with and have already found the website to order more.
Okay, all
Is
right.
these cinnamon coated pecans.
Ooh,
They're amazing.
it's got a
So
nice
good.
aroma too. The aroma sells it, right?
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
I'm a sucker for those as well.
Yeah, me too.
So yeah, a lot of things happening Fall Fest, and I know that it's something that I'm just guessing here, assuming that this is something we want to do again next year.
That is the hope.
Okay.
Yes, so big thank you to Columbia Mainstreet for putting it on, and then everyone that helped volunteer and to make it such a great event. So yes, that is the hope that we will have it again next year.
All right, bigger and better.
Yes.
Yeah.
and all
Maybe
that
next
great
year we
stuff.
can get you in the dunk tank.
Ooh, there's a dunk tank.
There was a dunk
I
tank.
vote that.
Yeah, I vote
I
for
vote
it.
that.
I've been in the dunk tank before. I have.
No doubt.
Yes. I can spew some people and get them a little angry about throwing a softball. I can
Yeah,
make that
I'm gonna
work.
go ahead and put you on the list.
Okay.
You're on the list. And I will just walk up and hit it.
I was gonna say.
That's right.
Make sure all of you are out of town that weekend.
No
All right.
way.
Well, it was a lot of fun, I'm sure, and so glad to get that rolling. Fall Fest put on Main Street here, Columbia, with, of course, Visit Columbia, the city. You know, it was a collaborative effort for sure, and Kellye Johnson, I know, put a lot of effort into as well, and we heard from her the last couple of months about leading up to it, so I'm sure she's hopefully slept a little bit since then.
Right.
We hope.
I think
We hope
so.
for Kjo.
I think she has
Yeah.
slept and celebrated a birthday. So
Well, there you go.
Right.
All right. Well, happy birthday, belated there. Is it? Yeah. Happy
Belated.
belated birthday.
No, belated.
Belated happy birthday.
I get
That's
out
right.
to people on Facebook
I know.
about that. So
I
you
think
should probably
about
see
you
me do
every
it.
time I say this.
so belated comes first.
It's not, your birthday's not belated, but the wish is
wish.
belated. So it's a
It's
belated,
a belated happy birthday.
birthday.
So the wish is happy birthday.
This
so
is
it's a belated
educational.
wish.
I've never thought about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You learn something new every day.
Yeah.
There you go. Belated happy birthday, KJ.
You know, our friend Chip Walters,
Yeah.
he has a thing with the anniversary. Like when you say it's a first anniversary,
Oh, yeah.
you have to leave the first out because that is
Yes.
it's just anniversary.
Correct.
It's the
there-
inaugural or the what? Yeah.
There is no first annual.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right.
So, yeah, notice I didn't say that.
I noticed. Yeah. I guess you've been
See?
talking to him.
Well, I've been around him a little bit, yes. Yes, it's wearing off, so are you.
I knew.
And I'm better for it. All right, I know we got a lot of stuff to get into. First of all, Roxie, what have you been up to?
I have been up to real estate,
Yes.
as usual, and took a little side job down at one of my favorite
Oh, yeah.
little, I call it a cafe, because
You were-
that's what it reminds me
You know,
of.
you were hanging out there all the time anyway. Might as well make
I
a
mean,
little change
yeah,
while
why
you're
not,
there, right?
Why not work there and meet people?
Yeah.
Which, you know,
Well, tell
is
everybody
I
where
was-
it is, what it is.
I was leading up
Okay,
to that.
good,
It was
yeah.
the big
Oh,
build
sorry.
up.
Don't steal her
Oh,
moment.
no, apparently.
Now you're making me blank out. It is Buck and Board.
Uh-huh.
Buck and Board, just down the street from where we are right now,
Yep.
and just absolutely the best food and ambiance. I think it's one of the top places of Columbia. We get a lot of out-of-town visitors. As a matter of fact, I believe we've now almost had the entire neighborhood of West Haven in Franklin
Oh, wow.
in our restaurant
Okay.
in the
Fun.
past month. Somebody put a little post on their West Haven Facebook
Mm-hmm.
page, and then we just every customer I talked to, oh, we came from West Haven. We saw
Yeah.
the post. So yes, I don't.
So what are you doing down there?
I'm serving
Okay.
Yep.
Nice.
drinks and food.
Okay.
Yeah, they
All right.
tried to get me back in the kitchen, but I told them a couple
You're
of
a
my
people person.
kitchen stories.
You're a people person. You need to be at the
Wait,
front of the
kitchen
house.
story.
I'm just doing everybody justice by not being in the kitchen.
You
I
need to be
mean,
in the front of the house.
I was at my own house cooking for my kids this weekend, and I almost chopped off half of my finger cutting a tomato, of all things. It's not even hard
tomato.
to cut, right? Yeah.
Pesky tomato.
Yeah, I was making some tartines that we make down at the restaurant.
Some tartines.
Yes.
Those
so
are my favorites.
Okay.
It's a great place.
Good deal. Well, I know you have a lot of fun doing that.
Yes.
It's a cool place. One of many cool places here in
So
the
many.
historic downtown square district. That is Columbia. Yeah, see? I think I got it now,
Good
right?
job.
The historic downtown square district.
Would you say
Mm-hmm.
we're becoming, Lexie, a foodie town since you're a foodie?
I will be honest in saying that, before I moved to Columbia, I lived in Spring Hill, and there's some small, small town, restaurants there as well. But definitely after moving to Columbia, we found, like Burrinos and Mama Mila's
Yes.
and Buck and Board, and I think I would definitely say it's becoming,
Yeah.
getting that foodie reputation, but I think that's one of the best reputations that you can have.
Absolutely.
So.
Who doesn't like food? If you haven't tried American Barrel's little tapas,
So good.
oh, they're so good. I'll give them a shout out too. Another one of my favorites. Maybe
right.
I'll work there.
Sure.
I'll take an espresso martini. Thank you.
Well, I do have my ABC license now, so
There you go.
dangerous.
It's fun bartending, though, isn't it?
It really is. Like
I did that
never
in college
thought
and a little after, so.
I
yeah.
would like it at this,
Yep.
Ripe old age, but it's really, it's really fun. Like I
a
think
fine
I
wine, right?
wouldn't be as good at when I was younger because I used to be shy. Then,
What? No.
Yeah. Than I am now. A little bit more outspoken.
Did you
Just
hear
a
that
Just a
out
little.
there? Used to be shy.
Used to be shy.
I'm sure there are people out there who,
People watching this, listening.
who would know that.
Roxie Snow used to be shy.
They're all back in Vermont. So.
Yeah, that's right. Flipped a switch when you came down here.
Right.
Oh my goodness.
So, all right. Well, we talk about a lot of stuff that's happening, and want folks to always remember to go to visitcolumbiatn.com where you can find out the full calendar of events and happenings and social calendar. I mean, it's got it all. That's what you're there for. That's
Correct.
what you guys focus on. That's your thing.
Yes, that's our
That's
thing.
your thing, and you do it so well. And we love having you on because you can highlight some of the key points. And we're going to do that later on in this program for the month of October. Before we switch gears a little bit, football fans, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yes.
Or are
course.
Taylor Swift fans? Was that where you
Was
were
that where you're
going?
going with it?
Well, they're kind of one and the same now, aren't they?
They
Right?
They united.
They did.
It even annoys me, I have to say.
A little bit?
Like, I did know who Travis Kelce was
Yep.
before Taylor Swift. Yeah, we went out a few times.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
You and Travis? Yeah.
I mean, I am a Travis fan for sure. And a
Just like you're
Taylor
tough, yeah.
fan. Yeah.
So, college NFL, Jacey, we've talked about this before
I
last year,
prefer
right?
college.
That's what I thought, yeah.
Yeah.
And who's your team?
The Vols.
Okay. Okay. How you feeling
Who
about
else?
What kind of a question was
Don't
that?
ask. Don't ask
it? How you
that.
feeling about them right now?
I am always going to be a Vol, even if it is hard
Okay.
to sometimes be a Vol.
Yeah.
But there's nothing better than Neyland Stadium. There's just
That's a
not.
lively place.
It's a lively place.
When they're doing well.
There's
We
a feel.
love some Tennessee football.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will never
Okay.
talk bad about it.
Yeah. Now, Lexie, coming from the boot heel of Missouri, are you a Missouri fan?
I am not.
You should be this year.
Well, college, I
Yes.
went to University of Tennessee.
Ah,
So
did
I
you
am
now?
a Vols fan,
Okay.
and also a Titans fan. But I
Yeah.
did that was of my choice. But I did kind of grow up, in a way, not hardcore, but as a Chiefs fan, just being from
Yeah.
Missouri.
Okay.
So I do watch the Chiefs play. My
had a lot to cheer
grandparents
about
are
recently.
huge fans. So
All right. So, as a Chief fan, as the resident Chief fan here on this panel, this whole Kelsey Swift thing, I mean, what do you think? Are you worried it's going to disrupt their focus on the field?
I don't
have
really
to be,
know.
right?
I don't really know the full story. Like there's been some things where Travis Kelce says he doesn't want to talk about it, but then I saw a sneak peek of another podcast saying he might mention something about it, but I'm not really sure. But I'm like Roxie, I was slightly annoyed with the
Yeah.
situation because I knew who he was and it felt like there was an infiltration there into my NFL.
You know it's fleeting, though. I mean, it's new.
It'll come and go, yeah.
Yeah, and it'll come and go.
It will
It'll
come
be
and go.
gone by mid-season.
They're really, obviously the television markets, it's like the whole Deion Sanders thing at Colorado. You take advantage of what's hot for ratings and you go with it because that's what you're in the business of doing. They're taking advantage of these new potential NFL fans
Yep.
that
Yeah.
aren't necessarily accustomed. So it's like harkening back to an NFL 101 type of deal. And those that follow football, I hear it. I've heard it, for the last month that it's a little much because we're watching. We know football.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't need you to tell us, but they're telling the new fans, and we should welcome them in, though, don't you think?
I
Welcome
think-
them into the
I think
family.
so. Well, also just from a marketing standpoint, just the stuff that now they have, like marketing to the girls that are just Taylor Swift fans, like
Yep.
even the dollars that they're bringing in from making this new like sweatshirt merch and stuff like that. And I'm like, It's gonna work out. It may not work out for them. We'll see.
We're
But
gonna
hope
get
so.
we're gonna get a song out of this, right?
I can't wait for
we're
the
gonna get a
next
song.
Taylor
We have
Swift
to.
song.
I
Yeah.
tune in on Sundays on TikTok and I'm like, show me the Taylor Swift feed.
Yep.
It's fun.
Have you seen the videos though? All the funny videos of the
Yeah.
wives and girlfriends telling their
Yes.
boyfriends or husbands saying, "Can you believe that Taylor Swift is going to make this Travis Kelce guy famous? She's gonna kickstart his career."
Kickstart his career.
And they
yeah.
get so
Yeah.
mad.
'Cause he was a
they do.
nobody.
So mad.
He
It's
was a
pretty
nobody.
funny.
It's so funny.
Well, he has gone into a completely different stratosphere
yeah.
because
That's a
of
fact.
the Swifties. So it's all entertaining, right? It's
Swifties
all
are an
enter-
army and they scare me.
They are.
That's
Yeah.
a fact.
They should. Are you not a Swiftie?
No, I love Taylor Swift, but I'm not like a full blown like crazy Swiftie.
You don't
Some
feel like
people,
you've earned that yet.
Some people are crazy.
Yeah, okay. Be careful.
Beware of the
Yeah,
Swifties.
beware of the Swifties.
Guarantee
Now,
you some are listening
people,
Oh,
I
yeah.
know,
and
I
watching.
know.
That is Jacey Bomar. Email
Caroline
at
McBroom, my
Jacey.
best friend, if you're listening, I didn't say that.
All right.
Number one
We'll
Swiftie.
all survive it. We
Yeah.
will.
All right. Well, we've got a full list of events coming up for the month of October to let you know about. Also, First Friday as well. We'll get into that coming up in just a little bit. Want to remind folks about visitcolumbiatn.com. And we are at the Welcome Center. And you, as you're watching, you can see a little bit, artist. By the way, the artist came in earlier today.
Oh.
And just happened to pop in and check in. So these rotate from time to time. And they are available for purchase if you like what you see.
love
They are. They're gorgeous.
But there's also all kinds of merch and a lot of new merch constantly flowing through, right?
Yes.
Jacey, as I don't know if you can see it to the left of Lexie. If you're watching, there's the socks over there. We got the Mayor's Choice socks. So we've got a second round coming.
We
Is
do.
that right?
Yes.
To look
for the
forward
holidays.
to. Okay.
Yes.
All right. And
Like a
I'm-
good stocking stuffer.
Yep, and you guys are going to have some holiday-themed merch as well. Is that right? Yeah, it's all about the timing. When do you get those things out? How's that work? How early can you get those out?
Well, we're ordering
make 'em
everything
last.
right now, so we'll typically for holiday start putting stuff out like beginning of November. So
Okay.
just a few more weeks.
Yeah.
And
Which
we'll
I
have
think
stuff
is
out.
very appropriate.
Yeah.
Because have you been in Walmart
man.
or Hobby Lobby
Yeah.
or any retail store whatsoever?
Yeah.
I went
It's
into
Christmas
Walmart.
tree.
It's Valentine's Day
Christmas
already.
tree.
Or
Yeah.
just it's Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
I went into Walmart looking for the Halloween stuff and started to walk towards the back because
Yeah.
I figured that's where they'd have it.
That
And
was
it's all
that was
Christmas.
that was back
all
in June,
Christmas.
Lexie. You missed it in June.
That's probably true.
Yeah.
They started putting it out.
So come check out the Welcome Center. What are we open 7 days, 6 days? What are we?
7 days a week.
7 days. Wow.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
7 days a week. They are recognized as the cleanest and nicest public restrooms in the Metro MuleTown.
Metro. Wow. Thank you for the compliment.
Yeah. Self-proclaimed.
It is,
Kelly was the one that mentioned it a couple of podcasts ago.
I mean,
couple
they are
episodes ago.
clean.
Yeah, they are.
Everybody else, step it up.
That's right.
Step
So-
it up. We might have a contest.
But they're it's part of come in, say hello to lovely people like Julie. Roz is
Yes,
here from time to time.
Yes.
And find out there's a board over there that has all kinds of brochures with everything you could possibly want to know about what's happening all around here. So it's a really cool place. The Welcome Center here in beautiful downtown Columbia, which is just a stone's throw from the courthouse. Even you could throw it there, right?
Yeah, I was waiting for that. I could throw the stone from the courthouse
That's what I'm saying.
to here because it's
That's what I'm saying.
downhill.
Yeah, it's downhill. That's right.
Even better.
That's right. Located right on Main Street, across from Southern Roots Radio Studios
Yes.
or office.
Office.
I guess our studio's wherever we are. So yeah, it's our office.
Yeah.
I guess technically. Well, yeah, no, we do. Yeah, we work downstairs too with the. We like to do. Yeah, all right. Visit ColumbiaTN.com. Go check them out. Anything else around that? Oh, social media.
Yes, you can find us on social media at Visit Columbia. Go give us a follow because we always post stuff going on there as well, and just some inspirational stuff that we think that you should go and do and definitely visit.
There you go. All right. Well, we mentioned earlier that we've got some guests on the program today, and we are excited as they are walking over to their place. We'll switch the camera. The Zmed Brothers from that are you guys are here now, right? In Columbia? That's what I thought. Yeah. So we got Zach and Dylan Zmed. Guys, welcome. So glad to have you here. And we're going to talk to you guys just a little bit, but kick us off with a song. What do you got for us?
Sure. Well,
You call it Zacharino?
yeah, we'll play a song it's a summer song, living in Tennessee with the humidity and such. I should be talking.
That's
here.
okay. It's okay.
This is a summer song. This is called "My Baby in the Shade."
All right.
Chopping wood all day in the Indian summer, stacking them high and waiting for the weekend to come. It won't be long till it's cold again, but till that day I'm a prepping man. Cutting the grass and tending to the garden, milking the cows and watching the chickens feed. I'm swimming in humidity. When the day is done, I jump in the creek. I wanna kick back with my baby in the shade. Kicking back with my baby in the shade. Way down south where the Tennessee whiskey's made. The working week's well worth it when I get paid. I get to kick back with my baby in the shade. Friday night and I finally take a load off. I wrap my arms around my baby on my wraparound porch, singing songs in close harmony. I'm as content as I can be. On the seventh day we rested on the big river, 'cause the living is easy on the water beneath the trees. Old hickory hangs off of me. I'm the coolest guy in the heat wave. Kicking back with my baby in the shade. Kicking back with my baby in the shade. Way down south where the Tennessee whiskey's made. The working week's well worth it when I get paid. Get to kick back with my baby in the shade. I get to kick back with my baby in the shade.
Woo!
Yeah. All right. This is the Zmed Brothers right there. Did you guys write that?
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. All right. I have a little conversation with you, so get up into that mic as we. All right. So you guys obviously playing a lot around here, and I know that you guys kind of get on the road ever so often. You guys are just coming off, right, from a little tour. Where all did you go?
Yeah, well, you know, we
Started in California, did a whole bunch shows up there in Northern California. Then we went to North Dakota.
North
Some
Dakota.
shows there, got some
Wow.
good potatoes and hung out with some drinking buddies.
Yeah. Okay.
our friend gave us 50 pounds.
Okay.
Of potatoes.
Wow.
People say Idaho potatoes, but you know those North Dakota
Yeah,
potatoes.
they're very prideful about it.
And
There
then,
you
and then we finished out in Pennsylvania. We did 4
Okay.
shows in Pennsylvania.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, I know you got some local stuff as well. You guys like to play around here, and this is the Visit Columbia and Friends podcast, and certainly friends of the show here. But what do you got coming up locally?
Sure, yeah, we got...
Playing at Bradley Mountain tomorrow, actually. if you'd like to.
Sure.
I interrupt you
On
a lot.
Friday,
every,
right?
Every time so far.
That's my job.
You're
So,
brothers.
This Friday, our buddy Tyler Axtell has a really great spot called Bradley Mountain. So we'll be playing outside. It might get a little nippy on Friday, I saw.
That's good. That's
That's
fall.
perfect.
Yeah,
That's
it's
perfect.
Yeah, it's going to drop a little bit.
That's a
But,
cool spot, by the way.
Yes.
I went there a couple
So
weeks
neat.
ago, and I was like, "What? When did this come to Columbia?"
Yeah, it's great.
But that
Yeah.
is really cool. It's kind of behind Mama Mila's, if everybody
Yeah,
wants
they
to know
share
where
a
to
wall.
find
They
it.
share a wall.
Yeah. Oh, then it is behind Mama Mila's.
Literally, yeah.
Well, if you remember, we had, well, you weren't here, but we had Tyler on the show.
We did.
okay.
Yeah.
I guess 2-3 months ago.
Yeah.
So when
Few
right
days
before their
before
grand
they
opening.
opened.
That's right. So
We'll be there tomorrow from 5 to 8 playing.
Is
and-
that tomorrow's Friday?
on Friday,
Yeah,
first
tomorrow.
Friday. Okay.
Awesome.
yeah, first
Sweet.
Friday. If
5
this airs
to
at a
8
different
p.m.
time.
Yeah,
Which would be today for everybody listening.
that's right. Listening on Southern Roots Radio on a Friday. Yeah. So
Sorry to remove the magic of
no, it's all
radio
right.
there.
No,
No,
we
we-
forget all the time.
Yeah, we've removed it a long time ago. So it is what it is. So, all right. Well, first of all, how can people find what you guys are doing? Maybe follow you on social media, website stuff.
Our last name is a funky one. It's Zmed. It's Zmed. It's not from Kentucky, but
It's one syllable. A lot of people want to say Zmed, but
Yep.
it's Zmed.
Zmed.
yeah.
Zmed.
So we're the Zmed Brothers,
Mm-hmm.
and we've got a website that's thezmedbrothers.com. We also have all the Instagram and Facebook stuff that we post about our shows coming up. And
Okay.
Yeah, and if you're interested, we also have an Everly Brothers show
That's right.
that we've been doing
Ooh.
for 8 years. It's a kind of a history
8 years.
retrospective.
Real deal. Everly Brothers.
Yeah.
You close your eyes,
Absolutely.
you have no idea.
Really?
That it's not them. I'm telling you.
Gotta see this.
It's incredible. And they're the it thing for the Everly Brothers. So
that's
you need to
really
check them out if you're
Awesome.
fans of them. Check it. And I know that we are in the works of a show with you
Yeah.
guys on Southern Roots Radio.
Yeah,
yeah,
we're
as time progresses, we
Mhm.
definitely are super interested in
Yeah.
having something.
because we're
with you
trying to
guys.
find some kind of outlet for all of our interests, and it's not.
Yep.
It can't go into.
I
And
know.
it's not just to our wives. You
Yeah.
know, we can't, like,
Why do you think I started a radio station? Yeah.
Oh
So-
no!
Simmer down.
Just kidding, Jody. Just kidding, Jody.
You gotta get out of the
We'll
house.
smack him for you. Don't worry.
It's not. I got a lot of energy to get out. So, all right. So Zmed Brothers are going to be at Bradley Mountain first Friday here in October. So look forward to seeing that. It's a cool place. All right. You got another song for us?
yes,
Sure.
indeed.
What do you got?
We thought we'd play a song about when we tour all the time. We fall in love with small towns. It's the reason why we came to Columbia,
Mm-hmm.
and because from touring and all that. And there's a cool story that with a town called Shenandoah, Iowa, that the Everly Brothers have a lot of history with, and now we go there every year and celebrate stuff. And
In the 1930s and 40s, it was like a miniature Nashville. It had 2 radio stations providing content for a farming community and all that. And half the town, it was 4,000 people, half the town was employed by the radio stations. And the Monroe brothers got their start there. Don and Phil Everly got their start there with their dad's show, Ike Everly. And so we just become friends with the people there. So we go back every year and play. And at the train depot, the old train depot's been renovated. And
yeah, so this song is a tribute to small towns, though, and that's why we love being in Columbia. So we thought it might be
Yeah.
a fun thing to play.
Why
A couple of
not?
videos of you guys being there too on your YouTube channel, right?
Yeah, we do have some.
So
Yeah.
actually, yeah.
You can check
So
that out. so.
thank you guys.
In the Everly childhood home.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh,
So-
neat.
But yeah, this is called Shenandoah.
Shall we jump into it, or
Go for it.
here we
Let's
go?
do it.
1, 2, 1. On the southwest tip of the Hawkeye State, by 4 Mile Creek, down the Wabash Trace, there's a little farm town with a lot of soul, the finest folks that you could ever know. In Shenandoah, Shenandoah. Take me to the depot, 'cause I gotta go to Shenandoah, Shenandoah. So just put on your dancing shoes and head on down the CBQ through rolling hills and country views to the place you just can't lose. To Shenandoah, Shenandoah. Take me to the depot, 'cause I gotta go to Shenandoah, Shenandoah.
Come on, Zach, take us to the depot.
Turn your radio on to hear the pickers play on KFNF and KMA. There's Bill Monroe, Lefty Frizzell, Charlie Hayden, Don and Phil. In Shenandoah, hey, Shenandoah. Take me to the depot, 'cause I gotta go to Shenandoah, Shenandoah.
One more time, come on.
Thank you.
That was so
Zmed
good.
Brothers.
Love it.
Zmed Brothers, Shenandoah right there, and that's a cool thing. Is that an Everly Brothers?
We wrote that.
You wrote
Yeah.
that. See,
Yeah.
see, they said
That's an original.
Sometimes you can't tell the difference.
Hey, well, that's what we're
That's
going
right.
for.
That's what. Yeah.
That's
So,
awesome.
can you guys do one more here in a little bit?
We'd be happy.
Yeah, we'll get it. We're going to talk about what we've got coming up here,
Yeah,
but
can step
love
aside.
so good.
Thank you.
Get them do one more. So Zmed Brothers will be back right there.
Woo!
ZmedBrothers.com. Is that right? ZmedBrothers.com. All right. Social media as well. Go check them out. We'll have more with them coming up in just a little bit. How about that?
Fun.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yes.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
All right. All right. Let's don't forget, folks. Visit ColumbiaTN.com where you can find all of the things that we're about to talk about. All of them. Because
them.
hold up your paper. Show the camera right there. Those
Yeah.
that are watching. See.
There's lots.
You're going to find more than we can talk about today,
Those-
actually.
You know where that comes from? That comes from the website, right? It comes
Yes,
from the website.
yes,
They're just
yes.
printing off the website. They put it all together, and that's where you can find it. So you can get the exact same information that they're about to spew out for us. Okay?
Our
Right.
brains are like mush of Columbia events.
Yeah. But you love it.
You love
Yeah, I
it.
do. Yeah, I think some stuff has to get kicked out so I can remember all of them.
But I think the worst part of all of this is that there's no way to attend everything.
No.
There's just no way.
Yeah.
That's what bothers me the
Yeah.
most. Like I want to be everywhere.
Yeah.
And you just gotta pick your faves and
Yeah.
then try new things the next month.
That is true.
That's right. Well, there's always things going on, so there's plenty to go out there and try, and you can do it all, obviously, by checking visit ColumbiaTN.com for sure. All right, so let's get things started off. Of course, first Fridays, as we are, if you're listening on Southern Roots Radio, it is a Friday, 9 a, noon, and 4 p, by the way. Every first Friday, you can hear the Visit Columbia and Friends podcast on Southern Roots Radio. And then, of course, also at southernrootsradio.com and at visitcolumbiatn.com. The podcast, you can go back and check out older episodes
Yep.
if you
Oh,
are so
cool.
inclined to find out more information or just to hear the lovely voices of Jacey and Lexie.
Yeah.
mean,
I
come
don't
on.
know about that.
So, all right, so what do we got featuring First Friday? Anything sticking out for you
Yeah.
this month?
Yeah, I think Lexie's got some stuff that's going on during First Friday, but if you have never been to a First Friday before, it is on the downtown square, and it's from 5 to 8 p.m., and it's a lot of fun. So shops will stay open late, there's vendors on the sidewalks, there's food trucks, and then it also expands outside of downtown. Bradley Mountain's going to have some stuff going on, so it's just a really fun night just to hang out with family and friends and just to experience Columbia as a whole. So
Well, that's why we call it the historic Downtown Square District,
Right.
because it does extend outside of the immediate square, if you will. Obviously, West 7th Street is kind of the spine of it. 6th Street has their own thing going on now on First Friday. You mentioned the Arts District over there, Bradley Mountain, and there's others over there as well.
Yeah.
So and then on the back side of the square, of course, Motor Alley, there's things down there. There's a new merch shop, I think, down there.
Yeah.
So it's all over. It's sprawling.
The spine has arms and
Yes.
legs now.
And of course,
Spooky.
and
We're the brains.
Yeah, and of course, don't forget kind of little 7th Street adjacent, if you will. We've got the Polcombe,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
then down from there, Mule House.
Yep.
That has a lot of stuff happening as well. So
Yes.
So there's all kinds. So that's the historic Downtown Square district.
Yeah, you cannot be bored here.
No.
I have
No.
said if you're
And it's
bored
all
here,
walkable,
it's your
too.
own problem.
Yeah, it's all
your own
walkable.
fault.
That's right. All right, so Lexie, get us started here.
Yeah, well, in addition to First Friday, there are a couple other things that are happening in the midst of all of this fun. Baxter's Mercantile is having their annual Witches' Night Out.
Witches' Night Out.
I told you it was spooky season.
I didn't get invited.
Did you see her light up when she said that?
I was just waiting for an opportunity to throw it back in there. And that's going to be from 5 to 8.
Okay.
So
Are you participating in this?
possibly.
Oh.
I can't say. Again, we just said there's always so much to do. I'm trying to narrow it down to what I want to
Well,
do.
let me know. Are you going to be part of the cast of whatever this is? That's what I'm asking.
Are you going to be a witch? Is what
Yes.
he's asking you.
I was not asked. Maybe next year. Maybe next year.
If you're listening, Baxter Mercantile, we have someone here who would do
a
very
spooky
do very
season
well.
enthusest,
Yes, a
as you might
spooky
say.
season.
I bet
Season
she has her own witch costume.
Do you
And
have-
maybe more than one.
Do you have your Halloween selection? Are you dressing up? Are you going?
I am dressing up.
Uh-huh.
That hasn't been nailed down yet.
Oh, still working on it.
But my neighborhood, so my neighbor actually, I don't know if they listen to this, but shout out to them if they are.
They are now.
They go all out for Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, our neighbor has built a graveyard in his front yard.
Oh, wow.
Like, built it all himself.
Where's your neighborhood?
It's in Armstrong Meadows.
I know that one.
So he goes all out for Halloween, and so he really inspires us and pushes us to decorate as well. Last year, we were just moving into our house, and we really couldn't, and we felt so left out
Aw.
watching him scare the kids and just us sitting in our driveway with a bucket of candy. So we wanted to join in on the fun, so we are focusing a lot on getting our house set up, just decorated for all the trick-or-treaters that come through. But all that being said, we are still kind of deciding how we're going to dress up, but absolutely, yes, I will be.
Do you and your husband go as a pair?
I was going to
Do you
ask that.
team
a
up?
theme.
A
Oh,
theme?
yeah.
Like
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
Raggedy
it
Ann
makes
and
it more
Andy.
fun.
Just
Okay.
thrown
It will
out
be
there.
spooky costumes.
Oh,
so
that's not
Okay.
scary then.
How many Taylor Swifts and Travis Kelce's do you think we'll have this year?
Oh, no.
How many?
A lot.
I can't even count. I
At
mean, I
every
can
party,
count.
you'll see
Yeah,
at least one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Or
be
more.
fun.
Yeah. Okay.
It won't be original, that's for
No,
sure.
that's for sure.
Well, the pop culture outfits always show up. That's okay. It's a thing. I'm telling you. It's unreal. See, it's twice now we've talked about it. Thank you. All right.
Sorry. You
But
asked
that's
me
how big it is.
first.
I did.
What, the couples theme?
No, the
Oh.
Swift.
Oh,
Taylor
okay.
Swift and
Yeah.
Kelsey the Swift. Yeah, did they have a name yet, by the way? Like a joint name? Like a Benifer and all that?
You think about it and let us know.
Yeah, that's
So
your
there's not one
specialty. That's your specialty. I'm just
Not
hearing.
that I know
I'm
of.
hearing Kelsey Swift. That's all I'm hearing.
Well, that's boring.
Yeah,
There's
it is,
nothing to
isn't
that.
it?
Okay. All right. We'll think about it. All right. What else
Wait,
you got?
what's his name? Travis.
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 And Taylor.
Yeah.
Trailer? I think
No.
I've heard
Squared.
trailer.
T squared.
Tay Trey.
I've heard trailer. I think I have heard trailer.
Trailer.
Yeah.
Where'd you get that
Travis Taylor.
from? Oh.
Trailer.
Oh, I was putting her first. Sorry. Tay Trey.
Tay-Trey. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no.
That's all we got.
Sorry, move along.
Trailer.
Well, in addition to all this spookiness at Baxter's, Also on First Friday, there will the downtown Columbia Ghost Tours will be
Ghost tours.
happening.
I've seen them walking around already. They've started them. It's so cool. Yeah.
I'm so excited. Me and Jacey have talked about it. We're definitely going to book a time to go and to do it. But it is every week on Friday and Saturday until October 28th, although I don't think it's on Saturday this week. So be sure to double check that. Don't quote me on every Friday and Saturday, but after that, it looks like it's every Friday and Saturday.
And you can find out at visitcolumbiatn.com.
You can.
There you go.
Yes, absolutely.
See how that works, Roxie?
I do. I miss it every time.
And then also, First Friday, there is Jazz Night with Cord Martin at
She's good.
the Farmstead Cellar and Tasting Parlor.
Okay.
And that's from 6 to 8.
All right.
So, tons
That,
of
if
fun
you don't
there.
know where that is, that's across from Ted's.
Right.
And
Okay.
it's upstairs, and it is the coolest venue. It is. It's got old antique furniture and sofas, and
It's
yeah,
so aesthetic.
it's very cool.
Some call it Zed.
Or Zen.
Like,
I think
like
you're
Zmed
talking.
almost.
Oh.
It's almost like it's their sign up there.
I think you were talking about Zen, but that's okay.
I mean, you change a couple letters and that's what it sounds like, right?
Feng Shui. It's very Feng Shui up there,
right.
but that's fun.
Yeah.
Or Zed.
No.
No,
dead.
just
No.
let it go.
Zed.
Just
That's
let
what
it
it
go.
is.
Just stop. Stop while you're ahead.
That's why I never tried to pick
So
Latin.
Lexie, what else do we have
Yes.
going on?
Well, if you haven't been to the Pumpkin Patch yet, we've got a couple opportunities for that as well in Columbia. There is the Hidden Bee Farm Pumpkin Patch.
Is that the Carter's Creek one?
That one, yes, Carter's
Yeah,
Creek.
I drove by that. That looks fun.
It is
I wanted
fun.
to stop.
I went last year. It's very pretty.
Is there a maze in this thing?
I don't think it.
Do we have a maze
I don't
anywhere
think
around
that
town?
one.
I love corn
Not that I know
maze.
of.
There used to be a Ring Farm. They used to have a corn maze, but didn't they sell? I think they might have sold. So yeah, corn mazes are fun. I don't know if we have any anymore.
We need a corn maze. Whoever's listening.
Somebody call us and tell us.
I always used to get lost in those. I was not very good at that.
That's part of the fun, though, right?
It's not very good. It's fun for about the first 30 minutes, and then you can't find your way out, and it gets a little scary.
That's right up your alley, though, to be scared, right?
Yeah.
It's not that kind of scary.
I like-
spooky, scary.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, spooky, not.
I'm gonna have a panic
Yeah,
attack.
yeah, it's very, very
Scared.
different.
Difference between spooky and scared. I got it. Okay. See, I learned
Yes,
something.
there you go.
I always do.
Learning
And then there's also Pumpkin Paradise, and that's at Seder White Farm. At both of these pumpkin patches, go pick out your pumpkin. They have, pumpkin painting, they've got games, they've got hay rides, just all the fall fun activities that you can expect. I know I will definitely be attending some pumpkin patches.
Are we
It's the
having a
best.
Miller's Thrillers this year?
That's a good question.
I saw because it's right past the other pumpkin patch
Yeah.
on Carter's Creek, and it doesn't look like set up. Or
I haven't seen anything for it yet.
No,
so I don't know.
haven't either. But that is some. Yeah, we are.
Oh, we got the thumbs up.
Oh,
Pigeon.
great!
There we go.
Great. You guys can't miss that either. It's like it's just in an open field with lots of hay bales and things, but it's like a haunted house tour thing
Okay.
where things jump out at you and
Now, is that
give you
scary
panic
or
attacks.
spooky?
That's scary. I don't like being scared.
Yeah.
It's different. I feel.
If you know what to prepare for, right? Like you know something's gonna jump out at you,
Yeah.
and just
Yeah.
have your guard up.
I'll tell you what, though, I can never, as much as I try, I can never be prepared for an ending chainsaw
No,
chase.
no.
I can hear it as I'm walking in. I know it's gonna happen, and it still scares me.
What you do is you walk through, start screaming, and you don't stop until you're out. That way, you just know everything's coming, and
I do that every day when I wake up. Till I go to bed.
that's my whole work day. What are you talking about?
What's new?
Yeah. Well, Miller's Thrillers.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it this year. I haven't done it yet.
Rest your voice
Personally.
then,
Yeah.
I will.
if you're going to be screaming the entire way.
Yeah. Oh, I don't need to rest my voice. What are you talking about?
No, you don't.
Got the lungs of a champ.
Yes, you do.
Oh my gosh.
All right, we've interrupted enough. Go ahead.
No, it's okay.
Another fun thing, the Polk Home just recently started doing their downtown walking tours.
Okay.
Every Saturday from 9 a.m. to 10:30. So you start at the Polk Home, they walk you around, downtown and tell the story of the Polk family. And so I thought that was really interesting. I haven't been yet, but I definitely want to go because they have, they have their house and you can go tour and learn about kind of, what they were doing in Columbia. But to actually be out there and walking and to be able to visualize it a little bit more, I think would definitely be a neat experience.
Right.
So that is really neat.
The
And they'll be
Polk
doing
Home
that.
is an actual haunted spot as well. Like real. Yeah.
You got Lexie's attention there.
Yeah, I did.
I don't
I'm
think
glad
she
I
was aware
already
of
toured
that.
it.
Apparently, you have to go upstairs.
I did go upstairs.
Yeah, but you can hear from downstairs things going on upstairs at times. I've talked to people that work there. Yeah.
Is it Polk himself? Or
I
is
don't
it,
think that it's named itself, but
Oh.
it could be one of the, I don't know, a wife or a child or a dog, cat.
dog,
Yeah, they
cat.
had those back then, right?
Okay.
A horse.
Yes.
You know they used to walk the horses through
Through the house?
Through the house.
They did?
That's why they had those big open foyers that
Okay.
with a door at the front and a door at the back.
Yeah.
That's where the horses used to come through,
Okay.
drop off the soldiers, or some of them. Those places were used as medical facilities.
Yeah, okay.
There's your history.
For today.
That's all I know for today.
She's full of
yes.
knowledge today.
So it could be a horse.
Yeah.
We don't know. We don't
That's
know.
right. It could be.
Ask him next time you're there.
I will.
All right.
But you made me think of something else. But
talking
I don't want to
ghost
forget.
horse.
I don't want to forget. Every Saturday until November 18th.
Yes.
So let's remember that. But you triggered my mind.
Okay.
Spooky. The Athenaeum will be having a paranormal investigation event.
That sounds real.
I think I went to one of those a few
here's,
years ago.
Here's the kicker. On Friday the 13th.
Oh, stop it.
Isn't that's even better?
You are bound to hear or see something. I went to that one year, and it is pretty spooky. The spookiest part is when they take you down into the basement.
No,
Basements
Yeah.
I'm out.
are
I think
even
it's still
in
like a
movies
partial
when they go
dirt.
down to the basement. It's-
Yeah. Never go down to the basement.
No.
I did though.
Nothing good happens in the basement in scary movies.
There's usually only one way out of the basement.
There's always
Usually.
only one way out of a
So-
basement.
Unless
Yeah, so
there's
that's
one of
not
those tiny windows up
Yeah.
towards the ceiling. There's
Yeah.
usually one of those in there.
Who's gonna get out that?
I guess if you're determined, maybe you could.
We can make it a bigger window. Yeah, it's a good one to go to though, for sure. Because they give a good history lesson there as well
Yeah.
about what that whole. It was a school, I guess. Yeah.
Yes.
It's the old women's school.
Yeah. So go.
Old woman's school.
No, just an
Oh, not
old.
Oh,
old girls' school.
all girls. Okay.
No, old, not like that. It's old, but it was a
Historic.
It was a historic.
Historic.
Thank you.
Okay.
Historic. It was a school.
There we go.
No one's old.
man.
Oh my gosh.
When your lady's ready to put out the pasture, send them to the Anthony. Old lady school.
We'll be historic. That's what
Yes.
we'll be.
Oh, I won't live that one down either, so it's fine. It'll be okay.
All right.
Well, also that weekend, just gonna interject here.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Save us, Lexie.
On the 13th, Jimmy Fortune is going to be at Homestead Hall at 7 p.m. And then on that Saturday, the French family is going to be there at 7 p.m. as well. I don't know, have you guys heard of the French family?
Not.
No.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
These guys have, I'm sure.
Well,
Wow.
so they have toured over the past 20 years and have earned 3 Australian Golden Guitar Awards, and that is the equivalent
Oh,
of a
the
CMA
French
award.
family
Wow.
has won the Australian awards.
Yes,
Huh.
correct.
Go figure.
I'm just gonna let
Only
you ponder
you.
that one
Only
over there.
you. But think about that.
It's a big world out there.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
wait.
they also
Are they
debuted-
Australian?
Um, Yes.
Okay.
I was gonna say yes, but then they might know a little bit better.
Okay. Interesting.
But they debuted at the Grand Ole Opry in March of this year as well. And they said they received a standing ovation for their original song 1945.
Okay.
I have not personally listened to it, but after reading that, I'm going to. Because why would you? I mean, Grand Ole Opry.
Right.
Yeah.
Big deal.
It's a big deal. Yeah. When I toured it, they take everybody gets backstage tours now, and but I don't know if every time they tour they let people on the stage and stand in the circle, but I've seen people post about it before. I personally got to, and it is a magical feeling.
So neat.
Guess who took a selfie?
Of course, you have to document that.
Yeah, it's very. I mean, you can't say anything bad about the Grand Ole Opry.
No,
Or the Ryman.
Or I'll fight you.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're not fighting.
Just kidding.
So we have to see the French
Fight.
family. That sounds amazing. All right, let's go. Let's go.
Oh man, okay, still music related. We have to talk about the 2023 MuleTown in the Round Songwriter Series and TV taping
Right.
on Thursday, October 19th from 7 to 9.
Okay.
So if you're not aware of what that is, MuleTown in the Round is an ongoing series that showcases a variety of singers and songwriters in the round who take the stage to share their songs and tell stories about how they came to be. And if you're anything like me, I feel like most people are interested in it, but I think one of my favorite parts about going to a concert is when they have a song they connect with so much that they want to tell the story about, this is what I was doing whenever I wrote this song, and this is, you know, how I was feeling. And I think the story behind a song, when you hear it, makes it so much more special.
Absolutely.
So I think that is going to be just an amazing thing to go to. But it is a series, so if you can't make it to the one October 19th, they also have it on November 16th and December 13th as well.
Where are they doing it now? Because we went to the Marcy Joe's, right?
Yeah, it used to be Marcy. Is it Homestead? Are they? at?
Yes, Hardisonville, Homestead.
Hardisonville?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Yep. Rory's group,
Yep.
Cool.
and you know it's going to be good.
It
We're
will be
doing
good.
that.
It will be good.
Beautiful.
Well, I'm going to let Jacey take the reins for a little bit. I've been talking way too much. I need to get a sip of Diet Coke.
Lexie's having fun.
There's just so much to
Having
talk
fun.
about.
There is.
So
What-
you
Do you
go.
want me,
Yes.
you want me to go?
Jump in,
Jump right
Jacey.
into it?
Jump right in.
Okay. So we talked about First Friday, so we can talk about Third Friday for a little bit.
Third Friday.
Yes.
Wait, what?
Yes.
Have you not heard?
The Columbia Arts District has now started to do Third Friday.
Okay.
So it is like another rendition of First Friday. And so every Third Friday, they will also have like local artisans, food and drink, live music. And so it's a really cool thing just to go and check out, have outdoor seating. So it's a lot of fun. We went last month and we had a great time. So that's the Third Friday of each month from 4 to 7.
At the cab or just in that area?
All over, yeah,
Okay.
in the Arts District.
Okay.
Everyone that's in the Arts District participates, so there's something to do in every business. So it was a lot of fun. And then also to get back to spooky season, October 20th.
Lexie actually let you do a couple of spooky stuff?
She
Especially
was
in
like,
Hortimore.
fine, I'll let you have some, I guess, if I have to. But Ghost of Greenwood, I don't know if y'all have ever been to that before, but at Greenwood Cemetery, I believe the Polk Home puts this on as well. And so they'll tell you stories of the cemetery.
Okay.
That's October 20th from 6 to 9. And you're going to kill me for bringing this up again, but the Mule House is hosting a Swiftie dance party.
Oh, no.
Is it really? Okay, all right. So what does that mean? What is a Swiftie dance party?
You get to dress up like,
Like
one of your most
Taylor?
iconic Taylor outfits, the Eras Tour, and they're literally going to be playing Taylor Swift all night, and you literally just dance. So, It's smart. It's fun.
But I think they also had this scheduled before the
Yes.
whole debacle.
Oh, I'm sure they did.
They've
Yeah.
had this
Debacle,
before.
that's how you put it? Yeah.
Yes.
So say the Chief fan.
Yes,
Yes.
they have had this before. Probably, I think like 3 or 4 months ago. So they were ahead of the game.
Okay.
Okay.
So, but that's October 20th also at 7:30, and you can find that on our website or at themulehouse.com.
With
Also.
Is that
Dance.
any age for that? Because I would think there would be like teens and tweens maybe that want to attend.
It says all ages welcome.
Okay.
Yep. So no age limit.
So you can go.
You can go.
That's a tween.
It's in between a teenager and a elementary school age.
Yeah.
What would you say, like 10 to 12?
10 to 12.
Okay,
Yeah.
that double digit.
Yeah.
Gotcha,
Yes.
the tweener. Okay.
Yeah. You're not a
tweener.
You're not a tween.
Don't worry.
Sorry. Oh my goodness. Also, so Briarworks, it's one of the coolest spots I think in Columbia. So they're actually having their 10-year anniversary. They've been in business for
10
10
years.
years now. Yes.
Wow.
They've been in
Wow.
Columbia for 5 years
Okay,
at their
yeah.
location at the lounge.
Right.
So they're celebrating 10 years of business and then 5 years being in Columbia. And that's on October 21st from 12 p.m. to 12 a.m. So it's really cool because I'm sure they'll be able to see how they make the pipes. I don't know if you've never been to Briarworks before. In the front is like the lounge bar area, and in the back they have a really cool area where they hand make and custom make the pipes. So it's a really, really cool thing. So that is on October 21st. And then October 21st also is Big Blue Pickin' Party,
Oh, yeah.
Ooh,
which
That's a
is
big
so
one.
much fun. Blue 32 has that twice a year, once in the spring and once in the fall. And so on the back side of the downtown square, there will be so many vendors. I'd say hundreds of vendors. They have food trucks, vintage vendors. I mean, truly anything that you could think of, antique, pick-and-wise. So that is on October 21st.
And music
from 9 to
still.
5. Yes, and live music.
Live music. Local.
Yes, local
Yeah.
live music. So that's always a great time. And typically on that one, Columbia Cars and Coffee will be going on at the same time
right,
from 8
yeah.
to 11. So
That's
they're
usually the third Saturday, right?
yes, third Saturday.
Okay.
They're right across the street from each other. So those are always two great events to hit up right at once. You will truly not be disappointed with that.
Give me two more, and then I want to get the
Okay.
Zmed Brothers in before we wrap up.
Okay. Also, we have Ted's Sporting Goods. They have been in business now, or they're celebrating their 68th year. And so on October 21st, also another one you can hit up. They do just a celebration event for their anniversary. They'll have music, they'll have food, and they do a really cool, just like huge community photo. So you can find some information about that on our website. And then one more spooky, kind of spooky.
Okay.
Roman Co. in the Arts District, they're having a Harvest Glow event. So they're doing pumpkin carving and then like Halloween movies on October 21st from 4 to 9.
Fun.
So that'll be
Nice.
something fun to hit up.
There you go. All right.
Yeah.
And again, all of this stuff and more.
Yes, way
There's more.
Way
There's
more.
all kinds of stuff happening. Visit ColumbiaTN.com. You can find it all. And don't forget to follow them on social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Threads.
Yes.
Threads.
Threads.
I'm not there yet. Not there yet.
At Visit Columbia TN. Hashtag at Visit hashtag Visit Columbia TN.
Yep.
All Visit Columbia TN. That TN's important.
Yes.
Because there are other Columbias.
Yes.
But there's
There
only
are.
one.
There's only one that counts.
There's only one that counts. That's right. And we know the people that deal with it. So, all right. Visit ColumbiaTN.com. Don't forget the Welcome Center, which is where we are, of course.
Yeah.
And all kinds of great merch. And it changes seasonally, too. So there's some holiday stuff about to come in. All kinds of information about what's happening as well. If you want to travel around and hit the unique spots, this is the place to go. And the people that work here, Julie, Roz, and others, they know so much about the area and can basically take you, say, okay, you need to go here, then go here, then go here. It's fantastic. It's where you need to start if you're coming from out of town. Just come park around the square, find your way to Mainstreet and to the Welcome Center, and that's where it begins. That's where the fun begins.
It is. The
Really
party
fun to get-
starts
party
here.
starts. All right. Well, our party always rolls on, but we're going to wrap up this party on this October edition of Visit Columbia and Friends podcast with our friends, the Zmed Brothers. Guys, sing us out of here on this October edition. Thanks for being here, by the way.
All right. Here's a song for my wife.
What about my wife? Ready?
A 1, 2, 3, 4. I got you, babe. I got you, babe. I got you, babe. I got you, babe. I got you, baby. I got you, baby. You got me. I'm not just another guy. Now that you came into my life, I've never been with a girl like you. You turned my sky from gray to blue. No one loves me like you do. Darling, you know I'll always be true. The only one for me is you. Darling, I love you through and through. I got you, babe. I got you, babe. I got you, babe. I got you, babe. I got you, baby. I got you, baby. You got me. I'm not just another guy. Now that you came into my life, you taught me how to love again. Now I'm in love with my best friend. No one loves me like you do. Darling, you know I'll always be true. The only one for me is you. Darling, I love you through and through. Come on, man. No one loves me like you do. Darling, you know I'll always be true. The only one for me is you. Darling, I love you through and through. I got you, babe. I got you, babe. I got you, babe. I got you, babe. I got you, baby. I got you, baby. You got me. I got you, baby. I got you, baby. You got me.
Yeah. The Zmed Brothers right here on the Visit Columbia and Friends podcast. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Miss Jacey, always a pleasure. Miss Jacey Bomar, Lexie Deerborn, and they are the ones that help keep all this information together and put it out there. Social media again, Visit Columbia TN on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Threads, hashtag it, and they will find you. They will find you, and they will share it. And they will put it back out there because that's what they do.
That's right.
The website to this podcast is available there, also southernrootsradio.com. And you can hear it Fridays, first Fridays of every month at 9 12 noon, 4 p on Southern Roots Radio. For my co-host, Miss Roxie, Snoo,
Yeah.
and the coolest cat in MuleTown.
Stop it.
So glad you're here. I'm Jack Plant, and as always, thanks to Miss Kellye Murphy, Visit Columbia, and Miss Julie for letting us hijack her office today.
Thank
we
you.
appreciate it. Kellye Johnson, Mainstreet as well, and all of you out there. Until next time, enjoy MuleTown, everybody. We'll talk to you down the road.